Kelly Marie, it's me, it's Kelly Marie, it's me, it's Kelly Marie, the Kelly Marie Show. And we're back to the original. Sorry, that's just how I felt this morning. But good morning. It's day 25. I am a quarter of the way. Yes, I am a quarter of the way to my 100th show. Praise God. Yay! To the new format. So you guys need to be happy and excited as well. Because it might come together a little bit better after the 100th show. Whoop, whoop. So this morning, I'm going to handle a little house business real quick, aka model business. So this is for all of my aspiring models, also all of my stage moms, my parents who are supporting their children in the arts and in this particular industry specifically. But today, so if you guys have been watching, you know that I guess a couple weeks ago, like around Valentine's Day, I was invited to come to a casting for a new agency, and I became very excited because not only were they able to almost immediately find me work in New York, but they also were able to find me work in Baltimore. So that was like, I was like, oh, hell yes. It's like, you know what I mean? While I'm transitioning, you know, you give me work down here, and then when I'm up there, you know what I'm saying? You keep the work coming. So, you know, I was very excited. And of course, they sent a contract, and I reviewed the contract, and I actually have not been burned by a contract before in this industry, but I've been almost burned. And particularly coming from a family of lawyers, that that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I dot my I, cross my T's, I read fucking everything. So that's never gonna be the way to get over on me is by sneaking something in there, because I've read it. Except for like on like the internet when, you know, those terms of services and shit. I don't read that shit. But yeah, with the contract that I'm signing for business purposes, fuck yes, I'm reading everything. So so the initial contract, it actually used the wording of exclusive agency. But then it backtracked and said that it was like a talent management, not an actual agency. Well, not an employment agency. So there were a few things that I had issues with on the first contract. For example, the statement that it was an exclusive contract because the talent manager had confirmed in our meeting that it was not an exclusive contract. So that stuck out to me first and foremost. So before I signed anything, I made sure to make my, I crossed out exclusive and I put non-exclusive. You have to do these things. And I even initialed it because I think you do have to initial it as well. And of course, I kept my copy with all of the changes that I've made. There were also some not districting, but you know, it was like Baltimore. You know, I wanted it to be specifically that this is my talent manager in New York. So I specifically wrote that language in, because you know what I mean? Because, you know, the person could still be my talent manager, but you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to come into conflict with the agencies that I have in other places. You know, I have an agent here in Maryland. I have an agent in Philadelphia, which ain't doing too much, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But yes, make sure that you read that contract. So after I, of course, butchered the contract, I signed it as I was ready to sign it, and I sent it back in. And so yesterday, I received a secondary contract from the agency. And and there were some changes, some official changes. It was specifically now stated that it was a non-exclusive contract. But some of the things that they were asking for were things that you would only ask for if it was an exclusive contract. So you also have to be aware of not just what's specifically said, the specific language that's used, but you also have to make sure that you read for everything else. Because it was like, um, let me see. Okay, so what exactly? Damn. It should, it should be, it should, okay. So yeah, it was definitely about the 20%, which in this industry is a fair, um, it's the going rate actually, is 20%. But here it is. Um, damn. Oh. Model understands and agrees that model shall consult with agent while this agreement is enforced before entering any modeling and or acting contest or competition organized or sponsored by any company other than the agency or sign a contest agreement. Now I understand that from the aspect that you don't really want your models taking place in certain type of events that you feel might disparage or what's the word I'm looking for? They might say like your models are hoes. You know what I mean? You don't want like that. I mean, if that's not who your agency is and what you want to do. But also what you want to pay attention to is I can't find it right now. But you want to pay attention to the length of time that they're able to utilize your pictures. Because I mean, like, you don't want to, get a phone call from your new agency, and they're like, "Why are you on a poster on a billboard?" You know what I mean? In Times Square for this other agency. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you have to make sure that you put a moratorium on the use of your pictures, the use of your information, because I mean, if you do good work, they're going to try and keep using your stuff. That's why I'm still using old pictures in my portfolio. Shh, I didn't say that. No, these are my most recent pictures within the last 6 months. But yeah, so so yeah, you just really have to be careful and protect your product, protect your brand. Like I said, that's um, all of your money that you have coming in. You need to protect your photos, any videos that you may have out there. I mean, it's just basically CYA. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody wants you to sign something, then make sure that that something is exactly what you want it to be, what you need it to be. Make sure that all of your concerns are addressed and in writing, because like I said, you will screw yourself up. And it was crazy because after I had signed the first contract, I was like, damn, I was like, I should have asked for a 6 month contract, because this particular contract is for a period of a year. But I was thinking, when I come back, you know, from out of the country, it's going to be like, if when I blow up, because that's coming, so I need for everyone to get on board with that. But when I do blow up, you know what I'm saying, like, it's going to be like a whole year before I can go with another agency. um or else the new agency will have to buy out my contract with this other agency. So the Lord works in not so mysterious ways. Praise God, that there was a secondary contract that we're now being asked to sign. So now I can go back in and be a good and intelligent model like I usually am. And, maybe see if I can get a 6 month contract. And that's the other thing. Don't be scared to ask. If they want you, they want you. So if they are not demands, demands sounds so diva-ish. But But yeah, you do want to make sure that that you feel comfortable in that, and that, like I said, that you protect yourself. So that's my motto word for today. So yeah, so um, I don't know. I wanted to sing. Oh, each day I live, I want to be a day to give the best of me. I'm only one, but not alone. My finest day is yet unknown, but I broke my heart for every gain to taste the sweet. I face the pain, I rise and fall, yet through it all, this much remains. I want one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be. When all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. So this is going too long. I'm already at 11:30. Goodbye. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.